What's up, you guys? Eddie at Fliptroniks. We're going to be checking out the top 15 best new iPhone games to check out in 2018. So I'm going to throw links in the description for all the games, of course, and I'm going to be kicking things off here with Animus Standalone. Okay, this game is probably one of the cooler third-person action games to come out in a while. It's got a really cool storyline to it, kind of like medieval times a little bit in this one, but I mean the action in it's really good, and it looks amazing visually, and it's really fun. It's level based. You've got weapon upgrades, all kinds of like character upgrades too. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy some of the gameplay on this one, and it's really a very cool game. All right, so we do have those blood splattering kills in this game too, as you can see, taking down that scorpion, and then we gotta take out this kind of like weird looking creature right here. All right, let's go up here. All right, so we will use our special attack. There is a really cool special attack you can use, which is, kind of like throwing your shield, but, helps you kill enemies. Just a really cool game, obviously, as you guys can see. All right, so anyways, that's a little bit on Animus Standalone. Like I said, this is a great, third-person action game, level-based, and it's just one of my favorites. So next thing we've got here is Judge. All right, so we've recently been doing a lot of gameplay on this one, for good reason. It's very cool. So, I mean, it's a futuristic third-person action game. It's actually from the makers of Neon Chrome, so if you've played that game before, it's a really cool game too. But anyways, we'll get into one of the levels in this. The action in this game is really good, obviously. There's 18 different levels to play through, and it's got a great soundtrack on it too, so the music in it's really good. Basically what you're doing in this game, each level you're killing the enemies, and then you have to rescue the hostages. It's pretty much how it plays, but it is a very cool game. All right, so each time you finish a mission in this, you head back to your car, which is kind of like a flying, it's almost kind of like Blade Runner. You can kind of go in the car and it goes into the air. It's really cool. All right, so the really awesome thing about this game is there's different weapon upgrades. You have different character, like cybernetic upgrades. So there's all kinds of stuff that you can do as far as upgrading your character in this. Can't say enough good things about this one, but if you guys like third-person shooting games that are futuristic, this one's definitely where it's at. Okay, the next game I've got on here is Dead Rain. This is another kind of like a zombie-based third-person game that we've actually done a lot of gameplay on as well, and it's just really fun. This game's gotten a lot of downloads. It's gotten pretty popular, and basically what you're doing in this one is just killing zombies, platform jumping, and it's got a lot of levels in it. I think I want to say maybe like upwards of 50 or 60 different missions to play through. So I'll just kind of clear things out in this one. You have different guns you can unlock too. Also weapon upgrades in this, as far as like, upgrading rifles, submachine guns, shotguns, all that kind of stuff. This is also kind of like a fun game to pick up and play whenever you got some free time. So I also kind of like put it in that somewhat like addictive category, because this game is pretty addicting. All right, so anyways, Dead Rain, one of my favorite new games to come out, on iOS. All right, so Sonic Runners, this is, we did a lot of gameplay on this one too. It's very fun. So we'll get into, well, I guess we'll just get into level 5 right here. Anyways, you've got different characters you can use in this. You can actually use Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and basically they decided to bring back the classic platform jumping style of Sonic, which I love. This game's got a lot of the original enemy characters in it from like the first couple of games ever created, and I'm a big fan of Sonic, so I mean this game plays really well. There's over 4 different chapters you can play. So there's like over 40 different levels. There's a lot of content in this game too. I anticipate they'll add more to the game, but for right now, you know, I think this is probably one of the best Sonic games you can get, especially going into 2018. If not, you know, the best Sonic game right now, in my opinion. It's just really fun. All right, so we'll kind of clear things out on this level. We'll play it through a little bit here. Things get pretty crazy. I mean, you can start going real fast in this and kind of just fly through. Kind of doing my thing right now. Oh man, kind of jinxed myself right there. All right, cool. I hope everybody enjoyed some of the gameplay on, you know, Sonic Runner Adventures. The game is awesome. Definitely one of the best games to come out. Okay, I Am the Hero. This game is very fun. It's an arcade-style pixel game, so it's like, you know, an action game. You can actually use different combination attacks in this game, and, you know, I'll just be honest with you, it's really fun. It's got a great soundtrack, and, you know, we'll get into it. So one of the cool things about this game is that there's different combination attacks. You also have like enemy attacks where you'll, you know, be, you know, kicking and punching, and the guys kind of like fly up and down the screen. It's, you know, pretty crazy stuff. All right, so here's a combination attack. All right, so that's a little bit on I Am the Hero. I'm not going to spend too much time on this one, but it's a really fun, like, arcade-style pixel game, you know, that's got some really good action in it. The main character obviously has some cool combination attacks you can use, and, you know, it's definitely one of, you know, my favorite games right now. So Adamine is going to be the next one that I've got. This game's a hidden gem kind of game. It isn't as popular as some of the other ones I've been going over so far, but it is very fun. So this is like a high score based game. It's very addictive, and basically you're like this little triangle that is, you know, trying to kill enemies without dying. It's got a really good soundtrack on it too. So I mean, the music in this game is awesome. I mean, when you're playing it, definitely adds to the overall experience. All right, so here we go. So anyways, you're going to be this little kind of like square, and what you need to do is kill a certain amount of enemies in each level in order to complete the level. As soon as you complete a level, you get uploaded to a new level. It's very fun, you know. It's very challenging too. So if you like a game that's challenging, this game's definitely, you know, going to test you. All right, cool. So as soon as you finish a level, you go into this little green orb, and then it uploads you to the next level. It's pretty much that simple, but as soon as you get into this like next level, it's not easy. This is not an easy game by any means. Like I said, I think I've gotten to like level, I want to say like level 5, maybe 6. And I had to, you know, put some work into this game to even get that far. It's really not that easy. So we should have one enemy left, if I can find him. It's a kind of like a block right here. All right, cool. So I'm going to end things on a good note here, but Adamine, this is like a hidden gem. It's a great game to play. Okay, Into the Dead 2, you know, done a lot of gameplay on this one, obviously, too. This is definitely one of the best, probably like top 3 to top 5 games to come out that you really need to check out in, you know, 2018. It's a zombie shooting game. Obviously, it's a runner style. And, you know, I wasn't that big of a fan into the first Into the Dead. I thought it was okay, but everything that I feel like needed to be changed in that game, they definitely, you know, took care of in this one. And, you know, this game is just ridiculous. So anyways, I hope everybody enjoys some of the gameplay on it. And we'll get into maybe one of the easier levels here. We'll go with level 2. So there's 2 different gameplay modes on this. You've got the campaign and then the survival. So you've got, you know, 2 different gameplay modes. I've done both. The survival is actually pretty fun. It's pretty challenging. And then, of course, you know, you got to play through the campaign a little bit here. This game's going a little bit slow for us. Might have to reload it. We'll see. All right, there we go. Okay, so the zombies in this, you know, look super realistic. Visually, this game looks amazing. I don't know what was going on with the loading right there, but normally this game loads up just really fast. So one of the things you got to do in this game is try to conserve ammo. You know, it's easy to run out of ammunition in this game, so I mean, you got to be careful about that. And you have to constantly be finding ammo crates in order to, you know, survive and keep going. You also have to make it a certain distance. You can see in the top left, it'll say like how much farther I have to go. I've got to go about 900 more feet. So what you need to do is kill these zombies and kind of just dodge them up until the end of the level. And that's pretty much it. That's how this game plays. It is very cool, though. Kind of reminds me of Walking the Dead a little bit. So, I mean, it's kind of got that going on. A little bit of a storyline to it that kind of reminds me of The Walking Dead, too. Man, you gotta love how these zombies explode, though, when you shoot them. It's just kind of ridiculous. Especially with the shotgun. Okay, cool. So Into the Dead 2, great game. Sorry about the load time on that. I don't know what was going on with it. All right, so the next one we've got is Time Recoil. So this is one of my favorite third-person shooting games. You know, this is another game that I've done a lot of gameplay on because I just love this game. It's got 2 different gameplay modes. It's got a story mode and a time attack. We'll get into the beginning level here, but basically this game is a time travel game, and it's an action game too. So it's got a couple different things going on with it. But, you know, I think the developers did a really good job on this game. It's just, you know, a ton of fun. Got some really good explosions in this game. You can also see like the slow motion killing, and you've got, you know, guys kind of explode almost when you shoot them. It's definitely some really cool stuff. Okay, so each time you finish a level in this too, you go into like kind of like this portal which teleports you, you know, back and forth in time. It's really cool. I mean, you can hear the music on this game is really awesome too, and Time Recoil is just another game you need to check out. All right, Let Them Come. This game kind of came out of nowhere. It's, you know, very fun. So it's got 2 different gameplay modes. There's a survival mode as well as a campaign mode, and they're both really fun. Basically what you're doing in this is killing aliens that are going to be coming at you non-stop. It can get pretty ridiculous. Right now I'm on looks like wave, God, what is it? Wave 18 or something like that. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this one, but you know, it is very crazy fun. So I mean, if you like alien shooting games, this is a really cool one to check out. Like I said, there's 2 different gameplay modes on it. You've got the campaign as well as their the survival. I'd play both of them. The game's going as a paid game right now too, so you know, kind of up to you if you want to, you know, check it out. Sterden, okay, this game is kind of like another hidden gem, you know, basically game. It's a arcade style shooting game. It's very fun. It's got a cool intro to it, so we're just kind of gonna get into some of the action, and you know, this is another cool game to kind of pick up and play whenever you've got some free time. But you know, I love these arcade style shooting games, especially flying ones. They're just a lot of fun. It's another game that's got a good soundtrack on it too. Alrighty, just a little bit of intro on how to play the game. And we're getting those missiles going on. All right, so I'm not going to spend too much more time on this, but you know, the game is called Sterden. It's a really cool arcade style, you know, shooting game. Okay, the next game we've got here is a pretty fun boxing game. It's called Big Shot Boxing. This is a great game to kind of just you know, pick up and start playing. It's pretty much a straight punching game. So I mean, you've got a couple different ways to attack. You've got jabs, uppercuts, and you know, it's just kind of like a fun little game to play whenever you got some free time. The matches go, I think, 3 rounds. You can start a career or just get into a quick fight, but this is definitely like one of those fun games that kind of come out, you know, just recently. So let's see if we can knock this guy down in 37 seconds. I'm trying to go for those uppercuts right now. Oh, there we go. That was a nice hit. Ooh, I think we just took him down. That was a nice uppercut.
2, 3, 4.
Looks like he got up. Just trying to go for the knockout here. Come on. Just a couple jabs and then getting that uppercut. Ooh, stunned him. That looked like it hurt. Come on. Oh, man. Oh, nice. We knocked him down twice. That was awesome.
2, 3.
Stay down. Alright, he got back up, but anyways, this game is awesome. It's a really fun, like, kind of game to play whenever you got some free time. Pretty addictive, too. Okay, beyond Helios, we've got another kind of like pixelated arcade-style shooting game. This one's also a high score-based game. It's pretty much brand new, and, you know, we did some gameplay on it recently, but you're trying to, you know, basically kill some of these enemy ships. As soon as you do that, you head into the next zone. And that's pretty much how the game plays. So, I mean, it's definitely got that old school 80s vibe to it, you know. So, we'll see if we can do okay here. But it looks like we got some crazy ship action going on here. Dang, I'm getting attacked pretty bad here. Oh man. Okay, anyways, beyond Helios, looks like I died right there, but I took out the 2 enemy ships. So anyways, high score based game. It's arcade style, you know, had a lot of fun playing this one recently. You can also unlock different ships in this too. So anyways, let's get on to that next game, which is platform jumping shooting game. So it's called Shootout on a Cache Island. It's a little bit weird, but I think that's why I like this game. So hope you guys enjoy some of the gameplay on this one too. All right, so the music in this is definitely like 80s style. It's got that classic music. Anyways, basically you're gonna have different things in this. Like you're gonna unlock different things. Like I just got a helmet right here, so I can use that to kind of like, you know, get some of these boxes open. So you collect different things in the levels, like guns and stuff that you can use to kill enemies and kind of just make your way through. We got some like box head characters right here. Let's see if we can take these guys out. All right, very nice. Cool, I think we have like a weapon in here. No, looks like another helmet. Oh nice, we got a rocket launcher, let's do it. Very cool. Man, you got some very cool killing going on in this one. Anyways, the game is called Shootout on Cache Island. If you like platform jumping arcade style games, this game's definitely a really cool one. All right, so the next one we've got is the Sun Origin. This game is very cool. This is like a you know, a first-person kind of like radiated end of the world kind of game. It kind of reminds me of Fallout a lot. So if you like Fallout, this game's definitely a really cool game. So let's see if it loads up correctly here. There we go. All right, so we're gonna start a new game here. So this is also an open world based game. Basically it's got a, you know, end of the world theme to it, like I said, so that's what's going on here. Pretty much just saying the world has become radiated, etc., etc. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so the graphics, visually, this game is really good. I mean, it probably one of the better looking games you can play on iOS. I mean, it looks amazing, and like I said, it's definitely got like a Fallout-based theme to it. So we should have some like radiated pigs or something up here, like dogs we're gonna shoot at. There they are.